Welcome back to Team Starlight. Today we have round two at WildCardCyclone with Andy on the left playing instant zombies and Will on the right playing hero frogs. I have George with me today.
Hello. I'm here too. I'm not sure who's going first. I think it's Andy.
Andy sets two, passes it back to Will.
We're going to get a blind MST on a discard trap, so that's pretty good. And we're going to see what the play is. We're just going to go substitute combo. Pretty solid start. Yeah, a lot of hero frog players, I think you're going to say, right?
Yeah, a lot of
Because I
hero frogs.
agree. There was a lot of people playing hero frogs. This is probably 70 or 80% of people playing at this tournament were on some type of frog variant. And right now, we're going to actually go into a unique play. So I wasn't fully paying attention, but instead of going dupe block, he's just going to get this unifrog out, pop this other back row, and leave a swap frog on field. So super interesting choice. We'll see how that plays out for him. Maybe he has another substitute in hand.
Yeah, no spoilers, but me and Declan did watch this, and I think he does have the other sub in hand.
Yeah. I mean, I believe it. And Andy just goes, pass. I've got nothing. So as a hero frog player, you just get to pop off more. He's going to e-call for Stratos. And yeah, he does have the substitute. So he's just going to go into an even better dupe block. He's got Unifrog on board. He's got the Swap Frog to do some chip damage. And he's got a Miracle Fusion. So everything is coming out. This Ab Zero is 5, 10, 15, 20, 4,500. And this is close to game, if not game, right?
It's pretty close, unless Andy has gores, but it looks like he's just taking all of it. Yeah, they're doing some quick math there.
4,500. He's at 1,600 left. It doesn't seem like he has. I see a whole lot of spells and traps and a Caius. I think he draws Gale.
Yeah, poor Andy. I kept hearing him like, I hate this deck. Turning this deck run. He just was not seeing his combo pieces, and instant zombies requires usually 3 to 4 cards to really pop off.
Yeah, and if you can get some Book of Lives as a zombie player, you can fight frogs pretty well. Right now, he's just going to go brain control on the dupe. And I think I saw Caius, I'm pretty sure, so he might be able to stay alive.
Yeah, so he sets 2. Saw a Mirror Force back there, so he can deal with the uni, but it still doesn't feel good having to use Mirror Force on a uni.
Yep. Gotta do it. He's too low. And we're going to go substitute, get the last dupe out of the deck into another soft lock, set a back row. And Andy's just going, he's just praying, setting everything he has.
Yeah, so far, we don't even, as the opponent, we wouldn't even know what Andy's playing. We haven't really seen any of the instant zombie ninja.
Yeah. Wow, so he doesn't have game. Interesting.
Andy summons a Gale.
Andy's fighting back. He's just got to deal 8,000 damage. And the Wing Blast coming in on the Gale. And at this point, he's bringing out Treeborn. Something else has got to be coming out. Reinforcement of the army, probably Junk Synchron. And if he doesn't have an answer, that's going to be it. He's going to summon Junk Synchron, get the swap. Swap effect to bounce the Junk Synchron and then pass. He's going to water art him in the draw phase just to see his hand. I guess he's just trying to guarantee game rather than attacking with the Junk Synchron, which I think is smart. And that's it. Brain control per game.
One of the best plays, brain for game.
Yep.
So here we go into
we'll
game
see.
2. Andy starts and does a classic T set, passes it back to Will.
And we've got Will with the Infernal Prodigy and 1-for-1. So basically the same play as the previous game. He's able to get Substitute out, Infernal Prodigy. I'm interested to see if he decides to go into something different, maybe like a dupe uni or something. But I do see a Miracle Fusion as well, which is already live. So we're seeing a lot of similarities. He's going to do the same exact thing. Swap Frog in defense, Unifrog, pop the back row, which is a pulling the rug. And we'll see if he wants to... Yeah, Miracle Fusion coming in main 2, it seems like. So that's interesting. He's just going to pass.
Oh no, and Andy just sets 2 more and passes it back.
Yep. Deep Prison's going to get MST'd. I guess the Ab Zero, Will was probably assuming maybe a Vanities was going to come out, and it didn't seem like he was able to deal with it. So he just opted to put the Ab Zero on board before that could happen. And at this point, Will has got 5 frogs on board, and he's just going to start chipping away.
A lot of frogs on this field, same as
Yep.
last game.
It's able to hit for 2,500, so pretty significant. He bounces the swaps, gets out a dupe frog, gets out a second dupe frog, and he's going dupe, dupe, uni. Really, really tough to deal with.
And deactivating the instant fusion. Let's see if he's able to go into some plays here.
Black Rose. Yeah. I mean, really the best you can do in that situation. Just Black Rose. He gets 2 searches off the dupe, and you know he has Swap Frog, so seems like Will, he plays it pretty safe, so he's just going to chip away at 1,000 damage and just keep a bunch of cards in hand.
Andy summons Trooper, mills 3, and
And their
attacks in.
scores.
Unfortunate.
Yikes. Yeah, that's really, really tough. He's going to set some more back row, but Will's got a bunch of cards in hand. He's going to special summon Swap, bounce back the Gores, and then resummon the Uni, which has been a real problem to deal with, especially with all these back row that Andy's been setting that have just not been useful in the situation. Unifrog's just dealing with all of them.
Yeah, he's resolved Unifrog so many times this match.
Yeah, it's super unfortunate. But so far, the frogs are putting in the most work dealing with all these back row. Andy doesn't really seem to have a whole lot to deal with what's on board right now.
Yeah, he's checking his extra deck, checking his grave, maybe a Book of Life, but he summons the zombie master.
And I think that's pretty good. And he's gonna bring something back.
Yeah, looks like they're doing some quick life point corrections.
Getting Plague, Synchroing for 6. I mean, you kind of just have to get what, Goyo? Oh, Hades. I forgot this card is in people play this card. Right now it's not very useful, but it kills a Unifrog. So it just gets that problem out of the way, which is good enough. But we've got Treeborn coming back. So that means something is about to happen this turn. Yep, he's going to sack for Malicious Edge. And yeah, maybe it would have been nice to have the Goyo out to prevent something like this. But instead, it's going to get run over. And I'm not sure what his life is at, but it looks like that's GG's. So super quick game. Zombies just couldn't find the pieces in time. And that's going to be it.
GG's, Andy.